Hello and welcome to another one of my videos. Today we'll be making a basic web page in HTML. Well, what is HTML? HTML is not really a programming language like the other ones we've seen on this channel, like C++, Python, JavaScript. It's more of a markup language that it says in the name. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. And CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets. What's the difference between HTML and CSS? For example, let's go to my website right here. So this is it. You can see that everything that is a text or an image like this is HTML. But what happens if we take off all the CSS? Well, that wouldn't look so good, right? It looks way better with CSS. This is too big. The buttons are like very weird. They're just like symbols now. And the font is also bad. We don't want that. Or maybe we do for this video but next video we're gonna add CSS to it. So let's put the CSS back in this and it looks so much better. Like the nav bar is where it's supposed to be. The font is good, the font color, background color, everything. So then, let's go to whatever text editor you use. You can even use Notepad if you want to, but I'm going to be using VS Code. So let's make a new file called index.html. Now let's save that somewhere in here, like, I don't know, let's make a new folder called basic web page. And then let's save it there. Now we have the HTML file. So then, what do we start with? Every HTML starts with doc type HTML. So everything that a web page needs in HTML is all of this. All of this. I mean, you don't really need any of this stuff like this. You don't really need it. But this should be all you need. You don't need this either, but yeah. As you can see, it's a little bit different from other programming languages because not one. It has it has elements, and it has starting tags and ending tags, like this. Not every element has a starting and ending tag. Maybe they just have a starting one because they don't need to end it, but most of them will. So, what do we do now? Well, we can start by changing the title to whatever we want. So, like, welcome to my first web page or something. I don't know. And that's it for the head. The head just stores metadata, like it says here, for the document. And then the body is the actual content that we see in the web page. So how do we make a heading or like the big text we see normally, like pretty much everywhere? It's called an H1 tag. This one does have a closing tag, and whenever elements do have closing tags, It's the same exact thing as the starting one, but with a slash like before front of H1 or whatever it is. So you can't not put the slash like anywhere you want, like here. No, that just gives you an error. It goes there. Oops, wait, there. No, what is it doing now? Like that. We can put, this is my first web page. Now let's go check that out on our browser. This is my first web page. Let's go back. And then how do I make the tiny text like a normal paragraph? It's just P. P stands for paragraph. Like it says here. The P element represents a paragraph. The H1 element represents a section heading. We can type anything we want here. Welcome to my brand new web page with a lot of cool text. Now, when we go here, it doesn't really have a lot of cool text, so let's make that happen. We just need to type in lorem. That's it. Make a new paragraph and just spam it with lorem ipsum. Lorem. Now let's save and let's preview. Now it does have a lot of cool text, and just for curiosity, I'm gonna go off topic. Anyways, Latin to English. What does this mean? The company itself is a very successful company. I'll explain. No one wants to have a greater pleasure or that a greater error has been resolved. Let's go to the end. To the wise man, think relieved by the necessity of repudiating the free and the like, do they deserve any trouble of mind? Yeah, I mean, every time we do this, like the lorem thing in VS Code is something different. But overall, the text is very weird. So, let's keep it going. So, are the P elements and the H1 elements the only things there are? Well, no. Let's try lists. OL makes a numbered list. And lists have list elements inside of them. So let's say we want to make a recipe for a pancake or something, pancakes. Ingredients to make pancakes. Then they shouldn't be numbered, so let's just make it normal like that. We can type in the ingredients right here, one by one. So mix, we had the mix, and then 1 egg, then milk. I mean, that's at least how I make it. Butter, vanilla, oops, extract. How do you spell extract? Vanilla extract. No, why is it pressing random things now? and then sugar. That is the end of the normal list. So the bullet point list. Now it has the ingredients. Well, how do we make the actual recipe though? Well, that's easy. We just have to make a numbered list now. We get out of the normal list, the UO, make an OO, which is the number list. Does it have the definition here? Yeah. The OO element represents a list of items where the items would have been intentionally ordered, such as changing the order will change the meaning of the document. But what about the UO? What does it say? The UO element represents a list of items where the order of the items is not important. That is, where changing the order would not materially change the meaning of the document. So let's make the steps. Like, what steps do we take? So let's make another subheading. How to make them. Or to be more specific, the pancakes. So add more list elements. Oh my god, it's not indented properly. And then add the mix. Then add the milk. I mean, the definition that it added here, it does make sense, because if you try to cook the mix first and before adding any liquid, so for example, if you put just the pure mix into the cooking thing, the pan or whatever, and then add the milk or the water or whatever, and then add everything else, it wouldn't work out so well, because you're supposed to do this in order. You can't. Oh my god, it just doesn't make sense to add the milk or the vanilla extract into a pan and then add the mix, and then when it's already done, stir it. That doesn't make any sense. Stir it until there is no pores or the little hole thingies, like the bubbles. Then add the butter. And then pour into pan or like anything used to cook. Wait like about a minute, like that. And also the size depends. So pour into pan the desired amount of like the solution, or pour the desired amount depending on size, or the size depends on how much you put. So just leave it like that, and then flip them over. Wait a few more seconds and enjoy. let's go check that out again. Let's go back. I don't know why I keep making more of these. You can just reload and update it. Look, I have the recipe now. Not very detailed, but I mean it works. What about what else can we do? Is that actually it? Still not. I mean, this video's getting a little bit long. I don't know. It's only 15 minutes so far. So let's keep going. We can make other inputs. Let's say we want to make an account. So let's add another heading. Make an account. Then we can add input, because you have seen like those little boxes where you can put text. It's literally everywhere. So all we have to do is make an input element. This is one of those elements I was talking about. It doesn't need an ending tag. It just has attributes. What are attributes? They are the things that go inside of the element, or like the tag, so they don't require an ending tag. I think they just give you an error if you actually do. So let's put type text, because all we need inside it is text. We can put a name or something. I don't know. I think this is only for CSS that we would need this. So username. I'm still gonna put it because in the next video we are gonna add CSS to this. So then we can do a placeholder and set it to username. So a placeholder is just something that lets the user know what to type. Like, so if you just put a random text box in the middle of literally nowhere, the user would not know what it's there for. So what is the definition of a placeholder? Is there one? I don't know if there is. I don't think there is. Okay, now, anyways, we can just go back. Then we can type in the username. What about the password though? We can add that. Just duplicate it. Oops, what did I just do? What? How do I close this? How do I close the Explorer? Okay, just wait a second. I'm gonna look up how to close it. Oh, what? That was easy. It just Control B. So let's copy this, and then let's paste it again. We're gonna change this to password. Then the placeholder as well to password. Let's go try that. Look, it's there. So we can make a username. So like green QB. And we can add a password now. Like, I don't know, 1 2 3 4 5. I mean, I don't recommend using that password, but I mean it works, right? No, it doesn't work. What if someone's breathing down your neck, behind you or something, or spying to see what password you're typing? There's a way to help fix that. We can put, instead of just text, password. And now when we reload, it's gonna show dots instead. Now the only way anyone could ever get your password is by literally just looking at your keyboard and see what you're typing. But if you type really fast, like this fast, there's no way anyone can humanly like decipher what you're typing. So yeah. Also, if you don't want these to be like disconnected like this, we can add a break element. And what it does is just add a line break, because the input element is an inline element, meaning it doesn't go to a new line when you add it. But we can add a break between, and as you can see, definition is just a line break. I'll go back and reload, and now they're separated like this. What else now? So let's see here. What else can we do? Oh, the email. Yeah, I forgot. We can add another break if you want, but if you want to just keep it connected, you can do that. But I'm gonna add another. So then, email. It's the same thing, but with the type email. You can just set the email stuff. Email. I'm pretty sure, I don't know why it doesn't work anymore, because I tried it, but now it doesn't really like detect if you're actually typing a real one or not, a real email. Yeah, it used to show like a please type an email or something, but it doesn't for some reason. But you are meant to type like an email here, like email the email. That's like a weird email, but okay. Okay, those types of emails don't really exist, I think. So we can just type an email here, and that's it. What else? Is that it? No, there's still more somehow. There's a lot of stuff in HTML. There's a lot of cool stuff that I'm gonna show. So let's make another heading. Enter date for event. Then another input. And now this one's not going to be like a normal text where you can just type anything you want. It's going to be a date. So yeah, the type is just date. The name and ID don't really matter, but I mean they are essential for the CSS. But the only thing that matters in HTML is the type. So look, now we can type the date like something. Oh wow, let's see, put in like prehistoric times or something. You can set the date and stuff. But I mean, I've always liked Firefox better. But as you can see, Microsoft Edge kinda wins in the fact that when you have one of those date thingies, the calendar is just better or something like. And it has like an option to use but today. Wait, it's already the 20th? Wow. And you can choose like the years like this. For example, let's go back to Firefox and we choose the calendar thingy. I mean, you can still, it's like way, I mean, I like this better, but Microsoft Edge has a today thing. And this, yeah. The only part where Firefox wins is this thing. It's weird in this Microsoft Edge. It's way faster to choose in Firefox. I'm literally scrolling as fast as I can. It's going slow. unlike Firefox. But what if you want the time as well? You can do that too. It's just the same exact thing, but with a time. It's just time. The same thing though. Now we can put in the time as well, like 12 or something, 12 midnight. 12 of midnight. Yes, yeah. What does it do in Microsoft Edge though? Is it the same thing? Oh, you can actually like set a time, like it actually shows you a little menu thing. Wait, you can set the seconds, or is this just AM and PM? What is this? What is the other? Oh yes, it's AM and PM. But it doesn't let you put midnight, or does it? Midnight. Okay, it does. Now let's go back. What else can we do? Something a bit useless. I mean, not useless. You can use it when we get to JavaScript and other stuff. But this is just HTML. It's just cool. Okay, it's not really like that useful, but it's cool. So if it's cool, I'm gonna add it in this video until I run out of time, and it becomes like an hour long. How long have I been recording for? 27 minutes already? Look, it says 27 minutes right here. Well, that's certainly a long time. Okay, so let's keep going. Color picker. You have to do the same exact thing, but with color. It's just all inputs, but with color. Input stuff has a lot of cool stuff in it. The input element is kind of like the best element, the coolest one, because it's like if you just want a basic web page, it is really cool. Also, if you want a slider, you can like. Oh my god, I can't spell now. What am I doing? Okay, cool slider. And just an input type, but it's not just slider, it's called range for some reason. I don't know, we can say this to range as well, or slider, because it's cooler. Slider. What else is there? We can do like so let's try this. Now we have a color picker. We can set it to green because green is best. We can set a cool slider. And yeah, we can set it to 0, 100, whatever. But what about the checkbox thing? I mean, it is just checkboxes, but I'm gonna show you anyways. It's just a bunch of checkboxes. Input checkbox. I don't really need a name. It's gonna go fast. Yeah, it's checkbox. A little tiny checkbox. I don't know what you would need it for. We can also do like number. Input number. So in this one, you can type in a number. It's just like number. You can up and down. What other input types are there? There's datetime. So look, I forgot to replace this, but instead of having two separate things for the date and time, you can just make one. Because let's delete this one that says datetime, local. And now we have them connected instead of separated. It's the exact same thing, but yeah. Same thing. Now what else? There's still more stuff, I think. There's month. There's search for some reason. I don't know what doing is this for. I mean, for search bar, I think. URL. Week. There's a submit input as well. Wouldn't that just be a button though? What about the button? What does it do? Now let's go check all those things here. Wait, what? No, I don't want to play Solitaire. I want to go back to Firefox. Okay, now we have a bunch of weird inputs. What is this? What have we done? Is this even anything special at all? Is it just like the literal definition of uselessness? There's just random buttons here with nothing on them. Oh yeah, that's my fault because I forgot to add a values like hello. What did the week even do? What do all of these do? Like, I don't think they do anything. They're just like text box. Okay, let's keep trying. Does that do anything? I don't think it does. Right? Just a text box. Wow, that is beyond useless now. I mean, it's useless because we don't have like a real website yet. So what's the point of these? I don't think there's any point of these. And anyways, that is the end of this video. Oh, wait, there's a cell phone number as well. Okay, that is the end of this video anyways. So, bye and see you next video. We're gonna learn about CSS and make this web page look a lot better. Bye!